specific challenges here at SMU as you take over?
One thing I know is that there are a lot of great things that have happened here recently, and we've got some momentum. I think Steve did a great job. That's apparent by, some of the facilities and the coaches and the things I think that are more obvious and evident and discussed. So, I've really been focused on those things as I try to learn more about maybe where some of the gaps are or what will need to occur early on. So I think we'll just focus on building relationships, and again, I'll do a lot of listening to try to learn a lot about, how can I play a role in carrying some of those positive things that have been occurring forward? How can I support and facilitate those things? And then, if we identify areas of weakness or threats or concerns, then we'll talk about how do we address those as well.
Of course, football is the first thing that comes up with everybody, but how much do you have to immerse yourself in the basketball program with the renovation of the arena and a new coaching staff and then going into a real basketball-rich conference in a year?
Yeah, I don't know quite yet exactly how to prioritize the various projects and tasks that you're referring to. So I'll need to learn a little more about what stage we're in with the Moody Coliseum plan. But football and again the fall sports, they're upon us, and I know that we've got to take advantage of the opportunities. With a strong team coming back and 3 straight bowl games and some of that excitement, and really build on that. Again, the home schedule is really unbelievable. When I looked at it, 7 home games, 4 against Texas schools, only 1 Thursday night game, which, if you have 1 or 2, you can really build those up to be special as well. So I think just learning about what can we do in the next couple months to really leverage, again, our resources and create a special atmosphere in Gerald Ford Stadium. That'll probably be one of the early focuses.
Obviously, coming in, there's 2. I know there's a lot of coaches here, but Larry Brown and June Jones, you have 2 big-name coaches. Talk about your expectations of them and working with guys like that.
Yeah, we got to spend some time together last week when I was in town. Good guys, guys that care about SMU, guys that care about students. So when you have those elements in place, you're going to be okay. We talked about expectations. We talked again about how I can help them achieve the goals we're going to set for our program, and I think we're going to work great together. I've talked to Coach Jones again on the phone since that time, and we'll stay in close contact. So I know Larry's been traveling a little bit, but look forward to working with both of them as well as all the other coaches.
I think your attendance at football, Chattanooga, more than double when you were down there. How do you boost this thing here and get the sellout crowds here on a consistent basis? What's your approach in that regard?
Well, we got to create an exciting product, which I think, again, June's well on his way to doing that already. And that's the key. Winning and exciting football is going to advance our program and impact attendance far greater than any other single thing we can do. But I think collectively, we need to develop a plan, how we're going to reach out to the community and which aspects of the community we're going to target. What is the message? Is it meaningful to them? I think we have to modify our approaches, to really resonate with whomever it is we're trying to get out to the games. Then we got to make the games the place to be. We got to make it a social event, not more than just football, because that's what college football is. It's those 7 Saturdays or Thursdays a year where you go out all day and you tailgate and you have the game. So we've got to get to work on that. I know there's already great work being done. There's already a committee that's been put together with representation from a lot of various groups. I think that's critical. We got to get input and as many perspectives as we can. We don't have all the good ideas. No one of us is as smart as all of us. So we've got to really reach out and ask the community what they want. And I think we have to go and communicate that message throughout Dallas.
Because of your family background, do you feel like you were born to do a job like this?
If you could be born to do a job, I guess I feel like I'm as close as I could get to that. I'm wondering how Trevor and Caroline feel about it, the 4th generation. But, it sounds, I guess, odd perhaps, but it really wasn't until my junior year in college when I really settled on a career in athletics administration. I'd almost gone through life, and again, I realize this speaks to my intellect, but not even realizing it was a career choice. It was just a way of life for me, so it dawned on me pretty late.
Fair or unfair, I'm sure that somebody's gone, you're going to SMU, that's the place where, the NCAA and all that. What do you think needs to be done to totally wipe that image, or do you think it's something that just is part of the past and you just have to keep doing what you're trying to do and build and move on?
Yeah, I think we just have to focus on what we can do moving forward. I mean, I think it's always going to be part of our history, but I think what we can do is create other memories that will be mentioned alongside or in lieu of that particular memory. So that's what we've got to focus on. And you know, to your question, the people who have approached me since learning that I was coming to SMU, I mean, the comments have really been, what a tremendous institution, what a great opportunity. You know, Dallas is unbelievable. You got great coaches there. Things seem to be, again, on the upward swing. And so I think that's the unique and exciting part about this is, again, there are so many good things that either have happened or are happening. We've got to not only concentrate on where to get better in our weak areas, but where to get better in our areas of strength as well.